Data lost in just 3 days. Last year, the Pine Pond fire swept through Bastrop County, and in the process, it destroyed one of the University of Texas's most valuable field labs. KXAN's Eric Henriksen joining us here in studio with an idea of what it looked like. Good morning, Eric.
Hey, good morning, Tom. These pictures behind me don't do it justice. More than 300 acres of the lab were lost in the fire. The Stengl Lost Pines Biological Field Lab is used by students and researchers hoping to learn more about how a pine forest thrives in our part of the country. Last year, the forest was blackened trees, ash, and silence all around. But there's good news. Check this out. This is what the forest looks like now. Small trees and grass taking root among the dead. Site manager Stephen Gibson said this growth is a natural part of the process, one he and other researchers plan to track.
This will persist in this state until we can get some shrubby growth that comes up, followed by some larger trees that will begin to shade these early colonizers out.
Before the fire, UT had decades worth of data on the forest, tree locations, species living there, wildlife studies. Now the forest has been drastically changed, obviously, and they have to collect all that data all over again. They originally expected this process to take years, but additional funding and new hires could mean they could collect all that data within 1 year.
Wow.
This summer's weather actually helped too. They can't work when there's high winds, and luckily it wasn't really active this year. It was hot.
Yeah, sweaty.
They were worried about trees falling on top of them. So no winds,
I see.
no risk on that.
Good, good. And this is different from the Bastrop County fire, which was like 11, 12 years ago?
Right, it's in the same area, so
Yeah.
they've experienced fires like this before, but
Yeah.
not to this lab.
Yeah.
It's in Bastrop County. So it's the same forest, different fire. Big deal because it hit this lab primarily. These field labs are really important for research.
Seeing the before and after shots is just a testament to how quickly Mother Nature can recover.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was out there last year. There was holes in the ground where trees once stood. You couldn't walk in them. It was very dangerous.
Yeah.
They were worried anything was going to fall on us. The guy was kind of guiding us through very carefully. This year we walked out there and it's just green everywhere. It's amazing. It blew my mind.
It's a story of hope. I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So cool.
absolutely.